Hi guys, welcome back to Kimani's farm. Today I want to teach you a bit on how you can save cost of feeds by using Azolla when it comes to your ratio when you're feeding your poultry, your pigs, your cows. For example, let's say you're feeding 30% Azolla, 70% commercial feeds. Now you'll be saving a lot of money. We'll do the calculations later. But how do you grow Azolla? What protein content, crude fat, things like those fiber is in your Azolla? Again, these things, the percentage are determined by the growing conditions of your Azolla, because not all Azolla that is harvested normally maybe reaches a target of 20, even 25% of protein. Azolla is grown in a very shallow pond, about 1 foot to 2 feet deep. You can do raised ponds, you can do sunken ponds. When you're growing Azolla, you need manure. There's people who are using fertilizers. I have tested them. I'll be doing a video actually, the quantity, the type of manure fertilizer you can use. So if you cannot access manure, you can go for fertilizers. If you're in an urban area, you can do fertilizer. So I'll be doing a video on that. Azolla has a crude protein of between 20 to 30%. Now that is very high. It has a crude fat of between 3 to 5%, and it has fiber 10 to 15%. Protein is what we are looking for when it comes to feeds, because they are very high. When you're harvesting your Azolla, you can prefer to feed it when it is wet or when it is dry. Now that depends on the farmer, and depends also on the quantity of Azolla you're getting from your ponds. You can do it as wet if you don't have big ponds, but if you have big ponds and you don't have a lot of feeds being used in a day, you can be drying. So a kg of wet Azolla actually gives you 200 grams of dry Azolla. So that means when you're having 10 kgs of wet Azolla, that is 2 kgs of dry Azolla. Well, it is good if you will be storing or if you will be doing pellets. Okay. Remember, you did your ponds, you added your water, you added your manure, you planted your Azolla. It's grown in 2 to 3 weeks. A pond of between 10 meters square to 15 meters square is giving you 30 to 40 kgs every 2 weeks. So if you're harvesting on a daily basis 3 kgs, 3 kgs, 5 kgs, 5 kgs, you're good. You're saving money. So let us meet in the next video where I'll be explaining on the types of fertilizers, the types of organic manures that you need to grow Azolla, the quantities per square meter or per 10 square meter. Now that will depend on maybe the size that you've constructed. You'll always be multiplying and know the type, the quantity. If you're in urban areas, you can do only the fertilizers. You don't need to get the organic manure. So it is as simple as that. It's tested and approved. So let us meet in the next video where I'll be also showing you how you can have green Azolla like this always at your farm.